As a trader, one thing you're really going to want to do, especially just starting out, is start getting on the road to keeping a professional mindset. And one thing you can't overlook is proper record keeping. And what I'm going to show you today is just something very, very simple that you can do to help you keep on track on your trade plan, and also to monitor how you're doing throughout the day. And you know what's going to happen is later on down the road, when things are going pretty tough, you get going through a couple of tough sessions, the markets aren't doing very well. You're going to be able to flip through your notes. You're going to be able to flip through your binder and come up with these charts. And let me just show you something here. This is today. This is the pound US 5-minute chart. And let me just walk you through what I'm talking about. Over here, I just rattled off what the important news was for today. There was news at 8:30. 9:03 was a really important news in regards to Greece. You want to keep your eye on that. So what happened, I started looking for my trades, is there was a trade right here which I missed. And I missed because it happened so quick. So I made sure I made a note of missed trade. Come over here. We have a short setup. This is a basic setup, right? You can tell by looking here. And what happened here, I only got +8. But why did I only get +8? I make a little note. I move my stop. And I move my stop, and you can see the stop system generator right here. And that's the trade plan for the pound US. Got down to the second dot right here. Lock in some profit. Had a reversal trade here, which I marked off reversal trade. Went long. Right. The only problem for me, this was originally the high of the day, but it was broken here, which is good news. But let me stay on track here before I wander off in a different territory. And what I did is, because my target was right here, right near these little wicks, the shadows on these candles right here. So I just bumped it down a little bit, made a note of that target move below high, make sure I make a comment of what happened, got +30. So now my day is done. But what do I have here? I have got basically a review of what I did throughout this day. Over here, I made some other notes. No trailing. I don't trail in my day trades. Fast market equal to missing winning trade. Well, that's one right here. I adjusted target just below a swing high level right there. Skipped additional trade due to risk factor. Now, for me, that's just how I trade this, but that's right here. I had not been able to take any risk out of this trade right here, so I had to skip this trade. And, good day, +38 minus spread. Now, I say good day, but what if it was a bad day? Well, why was it a bad day? Maybe you were distracted. Maybe you ignored the news. Maybe you didn't make your adjustments. Well, that's something you're going to want to put down here in your little notes section. Okay? Now, what good is this? You say, well, that's great. Now what? Well, online, you can find lots of screen capture tools. Now, originally, I had put out a long time ago a video about, record your trades. Use Cam Studio and record what you're doing. But a lot of people said that, I personally don't know what kind of computers they're trading on, but they said it bogged down their system. So this is another way you can kind of do the same thing. When you're trading, there's always going to be little lulls in the action that you can, update your chart. But you can easily, at the end of the day, take a little screen cap. And that's what this one is right here. And this one is 062911gu.jpg. But what am I going to do with this? Well, I am sure that you are logging your trades. If you're not logging your trades, you may want to start logging your trades. You have to approach this as a professional right from the get-go. If not, you're going to be on the sidelines like most traders are, on the outside looking in, while other people are doing very, very well. With this, there's several ways you can do it. Even if you don't have one of the Ultimate Trade Analyzer, for example, from NetPicks, a plain sheet of paper, or a Word document where you're just going to put down the date, what you traded, what kind of setup, maybe you want to do that as well, what you made, what you got in, where you got out, little notes. And what's great about, online stuff on the computer is you can now take this, save it, and link to it on your own computer. So when you're reviewing everything, just click the link and bring up the chart so you know what you're looking at. You can also have a binder, or at the end of every trading session, you print off this little screen capture here, your chart. You print off your paper that tells you what you did. You can even do it on here if you'd like. where you got in, where you got out, even though you can see it here, but just it's a lot better if you had any, if you didn't get triggered in. That's happened sometimes too, right? Spreads, variable spreads can cause that problem. You can make that as well. So let's say, for example, for whatever reason, this trade, let's go over here. Let's say I wouldn't take this trade, but if I was in this trade, let's say that we don't see price here, but let's say spread, got you into this trade. Well, make sure you make a note of that for whatever reason. Okay. So in summary, you know what, especially I know we just had a whole lot of new people, grab one of these net pick strategies, the SST, the 7 Summits Trader Simple. This is, I think, is very important. And it's really going to help you with your learning curve. So a month from now, 2 months from now, a year, when you're thinking, oh man, I haven't progressed, this is going to give you the opportunity to look back, see how far you actually have come. You know that you did go with your trade plan. Know that you weren't, taking stupid trades. You weren't falling victim to fear and greed. You felt it. You certainly felt the fear and you felt the greed, but you did not let that affect your trading day. All right, so bottom line, mark up your charts, talk through what you've done. Missed the trade, moved my target, moved my stop, only got +8. There's a fast market, I couldn't get in this trade. I adjusted my target below this, smart move, right? The art of trading right there. I skipped an additional trade because of my risk factor, right? Stuck to my own personal trade plan. Overall, a good day. And print this out. All right, some charting platforms, you can take pictures of it. MetaTrader you can. I can't with Ninja. So I use a snippet tool or Snagit, and TradeStation I can't remember. I think you can, but that's neither here nor there. So there you go. Something very, very simple, something very, very basic that can really help you stick to your trade plan and just give you some confidence when those tough times are going to hit, because they're going to hit. That that hey, that you've made some progress, that you're on the right track. All right, thanks for watching.